JOJO All-Star Battle R is the best example of wasted potential, because man, this game could have been so good. It has everything a good fighting game has. Good graphics, check. A great roster of over 50 playable characters, check. It even has a progression system, so there's actually cosmetics to grind for, just like the golden age of gaming. So what went wrong? Well, let's talk about that. JOJO All-Star Battle R is a remaster of JOJO All-Star Battle, which is a game that came out in 2013, while JOJO ASBR came out in September of 2022. Launching with a steady player base, at least according to Steam charts. I can't really check Xbox or PlayStation, so sorry about that. But now that player base has slowed to a crawl. So let's dive into the reason for the game's fall off.
JOJO ASBR! Where did you go? Where are the fans? What happened to the player base? No!
To start, this game did not deliver on most people's most wanted characters as DLCs until much later in its lifespan. For example, the JOJO's community most wanted character was Toru/Wonder View, but he didn't come out until 14 months after the game's launch day, so people didn't really have anything to look forward to. Because when I say this game was putting bottom of the barrel characters as DLC, it's like bottom of the barrel characters. I'm sorry to say, but there aren't many Stroheim or JOJO fans, so these DLC spots felt kinda wasted. On top of that, they added AU Diego, which is literally our fourth version of Dio in one game, so that's not great either. But our saving grace was that we got Risotto, who is actually pretty cool. We got Weather Report, who's actually pretty cool, and we got Poochie Final, which is okay. So, yeah. The problem was that adding Risotto felt kind of redundant. Because we already had so many other Part 5 characters, it didn't really make sense to add him. At least in Season Pass 2, we got characters that people actually wanted. Except for you. You can get out of here. But you two, you can stay. The problem is that it was kind of already too late to be adding these fan favorite characters as DLC. So next to a already very bad DLC lineup, and the DLC releases being kind of terrible and around 3 months apart from each other, let's get to the main problem with the game and why it fell off. The absolutely abhorrent netcode. I see this animation of Iggy walking in my nightmares. Randomly lagging out of the game or just not connecting at all is just awful. And it's not like the developer of the game, Bandai Namco, could do anything about it. Because ASBR is built on the original game's foundation, which didn't have rollback netcode, so they couldn't even change it without having to change the entire structure of the game, which sucks because it was out of the hands of the developers and they couldn't do much about it. And it didn't make it better for the guy running the game's Twitter account. This guy got harassed and asked millions of times about rollback netcode, and I just felt so bad for him. So yeah, now I can see why this game struggled after launch. Don't get it twisted, the game is fun to play with friends in a LAN setting, but that's about it. It's okay, ASBR. You can get put to rest now. Before the video ends, I just want to make a disclaimer. I love this game, and I didn't mean for the video to be so harsh. So, I'm sorry about that. Game is good. This game is the best bad game I've ever played. Because it's not a bad game, it was just mishandled. Alright, that's all. See you in the next one.